What's going on, everybody? Welcome back today for another video. My name's Stevius, and today we are talking about Battlefield 2042, the new Portal mode. But before we get too deep into this, I do have something I want to ask all you guys. We're going to save that for the very end of the video, so make sure you watch all the way to the end so I can get your feedback on something I was thinking about doing with the channel. But without further ado, let's dive right into this. So I know a lot of you guys were probably looking around yesterday going, man, where is Stevius's video on this? It's the day of this. And I gotta tell you, I was a little busy. That's why it didn't happen yesterday. Also a little taken back by all the stuff going on with Activision. But we're gonna save that for another video, maybe today or tomorrow. But yes, the new Portal mode was revealed in the EA Play live stream. And unfortunately, it's not called the Battlefield Hub, which I think honestly sounds a lot better than Battlefield Portal. But who cares what it's called? It looks absolutely amazing, and that's what matters most. So diving right into this, the first detail, and I think the most important detail in my opinion, is that we are getting 6 maps from all the way back in the day, remastered maps, and they look absolutely amazing. We are going to be getting the Battle of the Bulge, El Amin, Erica Harbor, Valparaiso, I can't even say that thing right, Caspian Border, and the Noshar Canals. That's a total of 6 awesome maps that come from Battlefield 1942, Battlefield Bad Company 2, and Battlefield 3. Now, we can only hope that this means that we're going to be getting more remasters like this in the future throughout the lifespan of this game, which, guys, I'm pretty sure we are. I can't see them not bringing us more maps. But you take those 6 maps, you put that with the 7 that it's launching with, the game is launching with 13 maps at launch. Who needs better than that? I mean, that's amazing for Battlefield. 13 maps at launch? Come on in, baby. That's what I'm talking about. But this mode is more than just the cool maps that are coming with it. It's a customizable, creative mode that will let players create and share their own unique battles and multiplayer scenarios that combine weapons, maps, and vehicles from across the franchise. And Portal goes way beyond the custom multiplayer mode settings that are typical for an online shooter, though, by allowing players to mix and match the elements from all those different titles that I just listed. Players will be also able to incorporate weapons, gadgets, and vehicles from across the various historical eras alongside classic factions pulled from previous games. And they'll be able to incorporate the various multiplayer classes from those earlier titles, and they're going to be able to bring in the stuff from 2042. That means you're going to be wingsuiting across Caspian Border, baby. That's what I'm talking about. They said that this was going to be a love letter to all the Battlefield fans, and I completely agree. From what I'm seeing here, this is definitely just a gift to the Battlefield community. It almost seems like a way of making up for Battlefield 5, the way that it was a little bit of a disappointment. And I think that there's so much here with this game. I mean, just looking at this, looking at all-out warfare, they've even said that there's going to be a little TDM, you know, where you can have little mini fights and little mini matches and whatnot. I mean, there's so much game here, and we haven't even seen Hazard Zone yet. I think that this game is going to be holding us over for a long time to come, and hopefully that this game does well enough we actually get a campaign on the next go-round and that they make some kind of a sequel to Battlefield 2042. At least that's my hope, just kind of off kilter from today's topic, but that's my hope. Now, I do want to throw out there that there are a handful of YouTubers, you know, the real big ones like Jack Frags, who have the golden ticket, and they have been given the golden credit of looking at the game and stuff like that early, and Jack Frags has made an excellent video that deep dives into all that, and I don't see a point for smaller YouTubers like myself to try to make these deep dives when you've got people like this who have already seen it, they know what's going on, they know the full-on details. So definitely, I highly recommend checking out Jack Frags' real deep dive video into this and his take on it. But from what we have seen so far, it looks awesome. Now, the one thing I do want to throw out there as far as the discussion of this video and just for the topic is the gunplay. We really didn't see a whole lot of gunplay again. And I'm really wondering why we're not getting to see the gunplay for this freaking game. But the little bit that we did see, I can say that the time to kill actually looked pretty awesome. And the way the graphics and everything was kind of working out with guns themselves, it was looking really solid, and I'm really excited about this. As far as the future is concerned for Battlefield 2042 and making content as a content creator, there is so much here to make videos on that it's absolutely insane. I mean, we're talking from the various ranges of modes, how to play those modes, the different kind of experiences that you can have in Portal, the different kind of combinations you can make in classes. I mean, you're going to have best class setups, best specialists with this kind of gun setup, you know, vehicle discussions, everything. There's going to be so much. I mean, it's going to be content for days. I mean, October 22nd cannot get here soon enough. But guys, drop your thoughts in the comment section. I want to know what you guys thought of everything that we saw at EA Play, what was revealed, the Portal mode, all the new maps. Whatever your thoughts are, drop it in the comment section because I want to hear it. But before I close out today's video, like I said in the very beginning, there's something I wanted to talk to you guys about. And the first thing is, how do you guys feel about me adding some random content? Because I got to tell you, I love Battlefield 4, I love Battlefield 1, I love Battlefield 5, but I'm not really feeling like playing these old games, but I got to have something to upload between now and the release of this game because, man, it's killing me. I would have uploaded more, but you know, I don't want to upload old games all the time. So I want to know, how do you guys feel if I upload something else in the meantime until the actual release of Battlefield 2042? Because when that game comes out, man, it's going to be nothing but Battlefield 2042 for the most part. So drop your thoughts on that. I would like to hear what you guys have to say about that. And the other thing is something I just want to bring out there for any of the smaller YouTubers out there. And if you are watching this and you are a content creator, this is just something I want to, you know, share with you to give you a little bit of hope for the future. If you've been around me long enough, then you remember that I had a channel before I deleted it, and that channel had well over 1,000 subs. And there's something I can tell you about growth when you're trying to grow a channel. Is something that I learned, you know, about the algorithm and about just growing in a community in general. And this is really not an education. This is just to give you some hope. Okay, so the one thing to keep in mind is it was easy to grow as a Battlefield YouTuber when nobody was covering it, because you're not competing with Jack Frags, you're not competing with Lossy, you're not competing with AK Art, you're not competing with all those people who have millions of subscribers. You're not dealing with that. You're only dealing with the handful of small YouTubers who are making content. So at that time, you know, I was uploading videos regularly, and you know, I was able to be seen because I wasn't, you know, fighting for attention with the biggest YouTubers in the community, and it made my channel take off. I went from, you know, 182 subs to well over 1,000 in less than 9 months. So I'm just saying, it's something that can be a little disheartening right now, because I've talked to other YouTubers who, you know, were there with me at the same time. They were in the same boat. They're in the thousands now, and they're noticing that their views have dropped. I know quite a few people who have been in this boat, and the views are going to stay like that for quite a while. It'll probably take about a year for Battlefield 2042 to be out before you actually can see that real growth again, until something else comes out that's popping off and grabbing people's attention. My personal prediction is that once Call of Duty 2022 comes out, which would be the new Modern Warfare, that's when everybody's attention is going to shift, and at that time you'll most likely be able to really pop off as a Battlefield YouTuber. It doesn't mean that it's impossible right now for that to happen, but it's something that you just need to keep in the back of your mind. The algorithm can still favor you. I have friends on YouTube who were like 500 subs and in 3 months went over 10,000 subs. So that algorithm is a big part of it, and you can get that algorithm to work for you by making sure your videos are 8 minutes or longer, or, you know, that's the fact that you're uploading daily and sometimes more than once a day. So just keep that in mind. I just wanted to put that little bit of hope out there for smaller YouTubers who love Battlefield as much as I do, and I hope that helps if, you know, you're kind of struggling with that. But that's all I've got for today, everybody. Battlefield 2042 is almost here. That beta is coming in September. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn notifications on so you can be notified every single time I upload a video. And this is your boy, Stevius, signing out, and I'll see you on the next one.